Alright, your brand is not a brand, it's a vibe and a feeling. So, what I mean by this is let's take I'm just gonna just give me one moment, I'll be back. Hold on a minute. My bad, guys. Hold on. Alright, I just found this shoebox. New Balance. So, just some random brand I just found in my room. I was literally just over there. So, New Balance. The brand itself, the brand is not New Balance. So, New Balance NB, the logo, that's just the logo, okay? The logo itself has nothing to do with the brand. So, what I mean by this is, let's say a New Balance shoe was on the floor by itself and you look at it, you'd have no idea what New Balance is about. I wouldn't have no idea what New Balance is about when I look at the shoe by itself. But if you take like a fit woman, she's into running, she loves health, she likes going out with her friends, walking the dog, and you take a photo in those shoes with that girl, that's the brand. That's the feeling you get from looking at the brand. Or you might see New Balance on a famous athlete, like for example, a famous runner, for example, and that's the brand. That's the feeling you get when you buy the shoes. And this is what you guys need to understand with your customers as well. Your customers need to feel like they need to feel what you are all about. It's a feeling. It's not just the logo. And this is what I'm gonna explain to you guys. So stop thinking logically. Now I had really so I'm just gonna give you a quick story, guys. So the reason I'm teaching you this stuff is because I've been doing this for like 5 years now. I started when I was 15 years old, and I just feel like it'd be a waste of my time to not teach you guys this kind of stuff, this knowledge that you can apply to your business and make more money. So that's literally why I'm doing this. Um, yeah, honestly, because it literally, bro, it'd be a waste of time if I had all this knowledge but I did not teach it. It wouldn't make sense. It'd be a waste of my life. So that's why I'm teaching it now. So stop thinking logically, think about feeling and think about congruency. So like I explained with New Balance, when there's an athlete in the shoes running, your brand has to carry that throughout the whole journey of your brand. So if you have an athlete in your shoes or your clothing, whatever, they're running, that that's a feeling of health, athleticism, and you can still carry that. You can still be congruent with that in other ways. You could you could extend that into like self-help where, for example, the person's gone for a run and they've finished up, maybe they've gone for a walk and they're reading a book, for example, with the shoes on. Um, it's all about the vibe and the congruency. So if I take those shoes, for example, someone running in them, but then there's another photo of them up against a graffiti wall, like posing next to a graffiti wall, it wouldn't make sense, right? It's not congruent enough. And that's what I mean by that. Okay, let's take a really strong brand, in my opinion, which is White Fox. And you guys have probably all seen it before. If you haven't, I don't know what's wrong with you. So White Fox, the brand, the way it speaks to me as the brand, not just by the hoodie itself, is they're always on the move. Like every single girl you see wearing this brand, they're fit as fuck. Like all of them are. They're positive. They're clean. Sorry, not they're clean. The whole brand is clean. Like the vibe is clean. You never see them at like um in dirty locations or like next to a graffiti wall or anything like that. They're always like being healthy. reading books, and yeah, they're culturally aware. They're very health conscious, like I said, and that's it for that. So the vibe again in the brand is the people wearing it and what they're doing in it and who they are as people. If I took a goth girl and I put a white fox hoodie on the goth girl, then your brain would not make sense. It's not congruent, if that makes sense. This is the best way I can describe it, really. Okay, now this is the last one we've got here. First video, by the way. I'm gonna keep making more of these. I haven't written up text yet for this one, but let's just talk about it. So, this is Chrome Hearts, and what I get from this brand is it's more like edgy. These people are more what's it called? What's the word for it? What's the word for it? Oh, what's the word for it? They're more reserved. The people are more reserved and they like to be more by themselves. They care about style a lot. Um, they're very much on TikTok. They like other brands like Balenciaga, and just that's just the vibe. And you guys on your brand journey have to kind of understand this because your customers won't end up buying anything from you if you aren't congruent enough. So if my brand like sticks with that darker vibe, that's that's going to help your customers with their buying journey so much more than if you keep switching it up.